All right, I'll wait till everyone starts rolling in here. Do we already have chats? Let's say, let me make sure this is all correct. Oh no, we're on red. We got to change this to green. Green. There you go. Where you got Vamos Sounders? All right. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna let everyone slowly start rolling into the live. Everyone starts slowly getting into this. Uh, so yeah, let's just kind of talk about the game. What we're all thinking. Everyone, drop your thoughts. Sounders have a huge a 3-1 win against 3-0 win against Nashville. What do we think? What are all your guys' thoughts? Let's just jump straight into it. So let me read what you guys have to say. One sec. Oh yeah, before we get into it too, by the way, in honor of the big win, let's drop a like on the live. Everybody drop likes. Pedro is back. Welcome. This okay. So this was a performance we needed badly. I have hope again. Pedro is back. Oh, Charles, at halftime, I told him I like his signings. He replied, hopefully they all work out. To be honest, that's not a confident answer in my opinion. Dang, dude, you're asking Craig. How'd you even bump into Craig? Where was Craig? We need to I need to know that. Where was Craig? Della Vega looked slightly better today and was engaged in playing defense. When he was almost dispossessed, he actually fought hard for the ball back and won it. It was pretty encouraging. To be fair, I think that's kinda Pedro, like, that's just a Pedro thing. That's just what Pedro does. So, I don't think that's anything new. When he's fully fit, he's running. Okay, let's first, I guess, get my thoughts, and then you guys can chime in as I speak. Going into the game, Nashville kinda looked like a little bit of a banana skin, match because they've been surprisingly pretty good this season under BJ Callahan, which, a lot of people probably didn't think Nashville would be doing as well as they are to start the season anyway. We'll have to see come the end because it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But, yeah, I thought this could be a banana skin, but we just put the game to rest early. We got a goal early on, and then we followed up with another one, and then we iced off the game. I mean, that's as simple as it is. Like, we put the game to bed early. We started off really strong. Musovski, I think his goal was a bit lucky, but it's fine. We still added more to it, so it's like when you win 3-0, there's nothing lucky about it. But Musovski gets a goal, which I think is maybe good for his confidence. I mean, now he's got what, 3 goals this season? That's actually as many as Jordan Morris has this season. So hey, maybe you have a slight I don't think Musovski's the guy. I'm not gonna wax lyrical about it, but, for a guy that we all kinda just wrote off to have 3 goals, I mean, hey, that's better than Edberg, for example, so good for Musovski. I hope we can keep, like, trickling in goals, like, if Musovski ends the season with, like, 8 goals, we gotta count that as a W, even though it's not, like obviously, the circumstances and context plays a part, but he gets a goal, and I think that's great, and then Pedro gets one. I think that's the big one, and I see everyone in the chats like, "Oh, Pedro got a goal, this and that," and I think that's the big thing here is Pedro scored, and then Rothrock iced off the game. Pedro scoring was big. I mean, that's his first goal in MLS from open play, I believe. You guys can fact check me on that, in the live or in the comments, but I was really happy to see that. And then we kept the clean sheet. That's the other big thing. Kim Ki-hee, guys, we can't forget that. Kim Ki-hee looked good. Like, I think he looks a little better than Reagan. Like, he looks a lot more calm. Doesn't look like there's any mistakes in his game. I like how Kim played. We looked very secure in the back for the most part. Obviously, there was 2, like, brain fart moments where Sturridge, I don't know how to pronounce his last name properly. Uh, oh, here you go, Vamos. I'd start Kim over Reagan. The thing is always the problem with Reagan was he had no competition. Like, there was no one else competing there, but Kim came in. This is Kim's first game back for this, like, in ages. Like, he's been in off-season mode for a couple months now, and he came in and, uh, absolutely just looked like he's been playing the whole season to start this year. When does the 3rd kit come out? I thought it was gonna be out by now. That's what Footy Headlines posted, but I have no idea. I think maybe in a couple months during the summertime, but yeah, Kim looked great. We kept a clean sheet, and then we mustn't forget, everyone keeps mentioning it, and I'm gonna reference it. Ryan Kent, he made his debut, and he looked good. Also, dude looks a little wham. Dude looks very cut, and I was like, "Damn, my guy was looking jacked." Yeah, everyone's saying, yeah, Kim looked good, man. I think he's kinda like the unsung hero in this match. I think we also gotta talk about Ferreira. I think he looked good. Interesting talking point from this game, we played like let's say, I think I was about to sneeze there. I think we played a lot like a team in that first set, like, come that, like, majority of that game. One sec, I'm about to sneeze. Never mind, it was one of those that's, like, eluding me, and now my eyes are watery. But, this is gonna be my hot take during the video, however you watched it. Uh, we looked like a team, and we looked actually really good with Rusnak and Morris on the bench. I wanna get your guys' thoughts on it. That was my biggest takeaway. You have a true striker. Again, I'm not saying Musovski's the guy, but he is more of a striker than Jordan Morris is in my opinion, like, more of, like, what you want from a target man striker. Like, he's a true, like, old-fashioned number 9. And you have Ferreira playing in the pocket, spreading the play, getting assists. Like, we just look like a complete team. Like, we look like there's cohesion. I don't know, man. This my big thing is an interesting talking point here is uh, Morris and Rusnak on the bench, and we looked pretty good. All I'm gonna say is, if we get a legitimate striker, like a true number 9, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? The attack might even click even more. But, that's what I would say. Yeah, Morris had 2 one-on-ones that, he did miss, which wasn't great, but, I mean, what's new? Yeah, everyone I think the big takeaways from the chat is Kim looked good and Kent looked good. Kent looks confident. I think came in a bit sooner than I thought. What I said, like, I think reports originally were like 4 to 6 weeks. What has it been, 3 weeks? Not even? 3 weeks? Yeah. I'm happy with it. He got the debut out the way in a game where there was no pressure whatsoever for him to have to, do something. And I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to all of this. In regards to our next match, it's against Colorado. Let me see our upcoming fixtures. Colorado, St. Louis, Houston. Honestly, Seattle could get 9 points in their next 3 games. We'll have to see what happens. But all in all, yeah, it's a fantastic performance by us. No complaint. Like, honestly, I have no complaints whatsoever. I think the biggest point of discussion here is we played really well, and we didn't have to like, Rusnak and Morris didn't play majority of that game. Is this more of you guys think, "No, there's nothing to really, like, it's just this is just a fluke?" Or 'cause think about it, we've had 3 wins so far this season. The first one was kinda like our B team. The second one, again, it was the game against Dallas. I don't think Rusnak nor Morris played in that game, and then in this game as well, they didn't play for majority of it, so something to think about, definitely a point of discussion when it comes to this team right now, for sure. Yes, crazy win. Samurai Games, crazy win. Dude, Kent kinda fast? Kent's rapid, bro. Kent is rapid. See, there you go, Daniel says it, we don't need Morris or Rusnak. Moose is better than Jordan for sure. What I think okay, I don't think, Musovski's better than Morris, but he is more of a striker, like a traditional striker. Uh, should still start, but if we consistently play better without a number 10, then Rusnak might have to drop to the bench. Well, the thing is, though, it's like you have a guy like Ferreira who seems like he's really reaping the benefits of playing in that pocket, that Rusnak role. But, of course, you have Rusnak's your highest paid player, and you just can't bench him because that's the position we put ourselves in. So it is definitely an interesting point of discussion to be like, "Hey, like, say if you get that legitimate number 9, the team kinda looks better." Is what was so funny to me was, the commentating group were, like, Max Bretos and Chris Dunstad, I think, who were the commentating the game. They're waxing lyrical about Craig Waibel, in the game. And then as well, you have the in like, uh, Kent injection now. You have Kent in the mix, sorry, that was the word. You have now Kent in the mix. So now the question is, what do you do? And this is a good problem to have. I think for Kent, it's more of when can he get the goal? When can he get to fully, like, match fitness? Yeah, the Craig Waibel glaze was crazy. I know. I was, like, listening, I was like, "Dude, you guys are glazing Craig Waibel super hard." Well, okay, this is what Mila's saying. Musovski has more heart and seems more active in the box than Morris. Might have not be as skilled as Morris, but I think he gets more confidence and carries on scoring. I think it's more so Musovski's more of a true number 9 than old-fashioned number 9, which I think it's good to have. Like, it's good like, he's k Musovski and obvi so I think the big thing I think what it's showing us is imagine if we got a legitimate number 9. I think this team could really benefit from it because 'cause you're seeing Pedro played well, Rothrock played well, Obed played well, Christian played well, and, Hot Blazing, you waste some money on people who are ineffective. Well, don't tell me, tell that to the commentating group in this game if you guys watched it. But now let's in my opinion, this is the like, this is by far the Sounders' best performance this season. I think this is the most complete. I think it is 'cause okay, let's look at the LAFC game, for example. Both teams were rotated, you still leaked 2 goals. It was kinda like it seemed like a 50-50, like, it was a great game, you score 5, but, like, it was very up and down. It looks like a chaotic kinda, like, once in a one in like, you only see that 1 out of 10 times. Then you have the Dallas game, which was definition of a grind out away game, you just needed the 3 points, and that's fine too. But this truly, in my opinion, is the best result, like, this is what you want from the Sounders. But the thing is can we now consistently do this? Can we continue this? Because your next games, which I'll pull this up for you guys right next to me. Your next games are Colorado away, which I think Colorado right now, let me see the table with you all. So you look at the table, Colorado are above us. I mean, they're currently drawing in their match, but they're above us. So you win that, you go joint points with them possibly. Uh, then you play St. Louis, who you lost to earlier this year, and then Houston has to be 3 points. I don't know how we drew against them at home. Realistically, you could get 9 points, and you're, like, looking a lot better in the standings for sure. Let's see. I hope Georgie still gets minutes. I think Georgie will still get minutes. Yes, Samurai games. Georgie and Ken oh, and Musovski? Okay, I didn't even see that part. The thing is the players like Kent and Georgie benefit from a player like Musovski because again, he's a more traditional number 9. But imagine if you get, like, a better version, like, let's say you get Giroud. I know he's struggling in the league, but he loves playing with wingers like a Georgie and Kent. Like, you think about when he played with Pulisic at AC Milan, Hazard at Chelsea, or even Pulisic at Chelsea. You see how much he thrives with those type of wingers. And yeah, so any negatives? Okay, what is your guys' positives? What's your guys' negatives? I don't think there's really any negatives, really, I don't have defense was like I mean, you let 2 chances to Sturridge, like, you 2 chances were given to Sturridge, he didn't capitalize, but, like, that's gonna happen, you have a good goalkeeper, so, I guess that would be my only negatives. Positives, as I said, 3 goals, you put the game to bed early, I like that. You get 3 goals, uh and you just put the game to bed, damage control, you don't have to give minutes to Rusnak and Morris, even though honestly, in my opinion, I don't think he needed to play Rusnak and Morris. I would've just subbed in more rotational guys. Just again, 'cause it's a long season, so you wanna save their legs. throughout it, and then he kept the clean sheet. Kim Ki-hee looked fantastic, fantastic, and you love to see it. Kim Ki-hee, man, I'm so happy we brought him in. Obviously, it's a very unky signing. Like, I would like this to be more on the younger side, but if we're gonna give an unky signing, I'm glad it is to Kim Ki-hee because I was a big fan of his as well. Matias Jimenez, funnily enough, I think Angel I brought up signing Matias Jimenez, like, 2 years ago, like, we should look to get someone like him. Yeah, again, slightly disappointing at the end. Morris has 2 1v1s. He doesn't, convert either of them. I mean, but, like, what's new like, kinda what's new? He's a very streaky striker, Jordan Morris. Some games he plays well, some games he can't score. It's like, he's a flip of the coin. That's why I really think we desperately need a legitimate striker. Positives, let's see this. Positives, Kim and Kent and Pedro look good. Negatives, Morris and Rusnak were on the bench. We played better without them. So you think this is a negative? So I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat and everyone watching this video, what do you guys think about this? It's an interesting point of discussion, as I said, and I think it'll be the big permanent and this is a good guys, I wanna say this. This is not a, like, a bad negative. This is a positive negative, you could say, because this is a good problem to have. I guess in regards to, I gotta go, happy Easter. Hey, shout out to you, Samurai Game. By the way, everybody, don't forget to smash the like button on the live. Let's get this live to, like, over 20 likes already, just right from the jump. In honor of this win, I wanna see this live get, like, over 50 likes, so if you guys haven't liked the live already, make sure to do that right now before you forget. And then, by the way, yeah, everybody, happy Easter tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys celebrate that and whatnot. But, yeah, it's a good problem to have. The issue is Rusnak and Morse are your 2 highest paid players. That's the one thing I'll say is. So, it's a good problem to have, but it begs a good question come the end of the season with, say you get rid of those 2 DP spots, which I don't think Morris will ever happen, but Rusnak, yeah, maybe. Uh, how much freedom you're gonna have to make big changes there. Vamos Sounders as well says, "They're our DPs, they should be our best players." It is good that everyone, can produce, but their contracts might become a problem in the future. Yeah, that's the big thing I'll say too is their contracts, because they're so lengthy, like what Morse says doesn't expire for like another 3 more years. I think same with Rusnak, so definitely good, like, interesting points of discussion when it comes to this game. Looking into the next matches. So now Sounders, let's look at the table. Okay. So Sounders move up to 8th, which that's a playoff spot, I believe. If Dallas win, they still move above us. But now we're kind of out of this red zone area. I mean, we were around 10th before. But, what do you guys think now? Do you think we kick on? Because as I said, this is the first match it was like a complete performance. Like, this I feel like our true first win of the season. This is like I feel like where our season begins, in my opinion. So, you play away to Colorado next. You play at home to St. Louis. Realistically, this could be 9 points. You could even say 12. Away to LAFC. We have never beaten LAFC in LA. Ever in MLS regular season. Oh, and then you have Portland away. That I think I'm gonna go to that game, guys. And Portland just signed a friend of mine, Omir Fernandez, last night. Last night, yeah, signed a friend of mine, Omir Fernandez. So I was just talking to him about congratulating him on his move and whatnot. So we were talking a little bit about that. And he was asking me about the Pacific Northwest. So yeah, it's an interesting run of games, in my opinion. Dude, realistically, because okay, let's say draw, win, win. I feel like you could beat if there's any time to beat LAFC in LA away, because they're not really that good this year. They've been super inconsistent. You've already pumped 5 on them. You could win there. Portland might be the trickiest one because they've looked pretty good and they have a lot of offensive firepower. So if we stay healthy, the thing is though, Vamos Sounders, we already know uh we're not gonna stay healthy. You already know injuries are gonna happen and whatnot. So, man, as long as we beat Port Scum at home, I'll be happy. Well, we don't play Portland at home for ages. Long time, long time. If we could beat Portland away, that'd be slick. I love that. But yeah, let's see. How long into this? We're 20 minutes. By the way, guys, again, reminder, if you haven't liked the stream, if you haven't liked the video either, make sure to like it. We'll do another 5 more minutes, wrap things up, get everyone's final thoughts. Everyone who's watching the video, appreciate you. Big shout out to you for watching. I just don't think we need I think just a quick little instant. Barry! Yo, Craig is my new. Shout out to Barry for a gifted members for 3 months. Wow. Shout out Barry, bro. Love this guy. Okay. Anyone is any questions? What do we want to talk about before we close out on the live? Shout out to the gifted members there, Barry. Shout out to you. Okay. What do you think about Steve Cherundolo stepping down as LAFC coach? Hey man, he's leaving on top, in my opinion. I think they'll still make the playoffs, LAFC. I think he's just it's kind of like when Zidane left Real Madrid. Like, he's leaving. He knows when he's got to skedaddle. He knows where the ship might be sailing a little south. So, yeah, good for LAFC. They'll definitely find another really good coach. I mean, I doubted Cherundolo. I thought he was going to be a dud. Turned out to be a really freaking good coach in the league. What is your strongest lineup for this year? Okay. Vamos Sounders brings up a good point. Do you guys want to build a squad right now? Let's do this. Starting XI. Let me get the starting. Everyone, let's build the Sounders strongest lineup. Starting 11 maker. In your guys' opinion right now. Let's do this. Heck yeah. Let's go for it. I don't really like that one that much. I think this one's a better one. Let me get the formation up too, guys. Just bear with me for 1 second. Let me also get the colors right, you know? You want to get the right colors. There you go. That looks good. Formation. Oh, we're playing 5 in the back, huh? Would you guys say this is pretty close to the lineup? Here, share this tab. Bang. Okay, let's make the lineup. Yo, Barry gifted 10 Rave Green TV memberships. Yo. Whoa. Barry, big shout out to you, man. Wow, that's insane. 10 members? Dude, you guys in the live, you're feasting. We're about to literally, I think Monday, I'm going to post our new monthly member like question video segment where if you guys ask us a question to discuss or topic for a whole video, I was literally going to post that. Shout out to Barry for that. That's like one of our biggest member exclusive perks. So a lot of you guys are going to be able to participate in that. So you guys get to have dedicated videos custom to whatever you guys want to ask us. So big shout out to you, Barry, man. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, let's build this XI quickly. Goalkeeper, of course. Got to go with Fry. No question. Bam. Did Kim play in the middle today? I don't know. Let me look it up. 1 sec. So Kim played where? Lineup. So Kim played in the middle. So let's stick Kim in the middle. Kim. And then we throw Yamar at right center back. Is that where that he put him? Yamar Nuhu. Okay. Defensive line set. I think you run this same defensive line again. Next, I say left wing back. Go with Rothrock, I guess. That's fine. You go Rothrock. Right wing back. All right, first question. Kaloni Kalese Karenzi? I'm sorry, I so butchered his name. Or Alex Roldan. Okay, definitely Obed Christian in the middle. No question about that. Whoops. There's 3 midfielders here. I don't like that. Dang, but this is kind of the only formation we have the options to do what we have to do with. Let's do this one, actually. The 3-4-3-1. There you go. Okay, there you go. So then we're going to go Vargas, Roldan. All right, right wing back, I think is now, what the heck? Vargas didn't change. Right wing back, what are you guys thinking? Kent looks legit, 12 minutes played. I know. He looks good, man. Just do 4-2-3-1. Are you sure? Because I don't think we're gonna run that formation, though. You play Musovski again, though. That's gonna be the next question. You play Musovski. And then what? Uh, Ferreira on the left. Pedro. De La Vega. Honestly, I think you just run the same lineup you did today, guys. What do you think? Probably Alex. That's the only change you'd make. Okay, we go Alex rolled on. A dot rolled on. We got to do C dot rolled on since we're rolling up both of them. What do you guys think? You guys think this should be the lineup we run against? So the only change we would make is just Alex Roldan starting at right wing back. Kind of like that. Something like this. What do you guys think? Moose getting loose. I think you just gotta start Musovski, guys. I don't know. I think you just gotta start Musovski against Colorado. I mean, he's scored in back-to-back games. It's the hot hand. I think that would be. I get Morris is like your main guy, but I think that's a big like middle finger if you don't start Musovski again. I mean, as much as we've been like on Musovski's back, he has as many goals as Jordan this season. He has 3. Jordan also has 3. And you know, one thing we have to give Musovski, he's the only guy that was able to score against Cruz Azul, who were probably our toughest opponents all season, was Cruz Azul. So what do you guys think? You guys think this should be the lineup we rock against? Oh, we didn't even put, I need to fix Yamar. Whoopsies. Cool. You have to start. Yeah, Mila's saying it too. You have to start Musovski. Well, there you go. Case closed. Guys, boys and girls, everyone that watched the live, if you haven't already, make sure to like it. Of course, the main premise of today's live, Sounders, 3-0, huge win against Nashville. Let me know your guys' thoughts. As well, if you're in the live right now, drop your thoughts in the comments when this live ends. Give me like a good analysis. Be like, top tier, Rave Green TV top. We're the best. We're going to win MLS Cup. Let's keep this positivity going. But yeah, boys and girls, that's the end of the live. Tomorrow's Easter as well. Happy Easter to everybody who celebrates it. And that's it, guys. I hope you'll have a lovely day.